Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcellius Chanda from the Actuarial Science major, and today I will be presenting into my first part of my thesis about life insurance pricing optimization. So before we go, this presentation will consist of three parts, which is introduction, theory, and research methods. So the background from my thesis is that the COVID-19 pandemic, which happened in early 2020, has affected various economic aspects, including life insurance, due to the increase as death toll from all around the world because of the pandemic. Then, according to the research conducted by Jeff Harris et al. In 2021, generally, most life insurance companies didn't respond to the change in mortality rates, but there are several adjustments made to several products, such as the increasing in net pricing on high-risk individual. And this paper will present the comparison of several life insurance premium models to find the optimum pricing model based on the change in interest rate. So the purpose of this thesis is to make an optimization model of life insurance EPV or expect present value based on different changes in interest rate. So to do that research, there are 5 steps that I will do for that. Before we're going into the theory, this is the notation table for several notation along with its meaning, and this is the second part of it. Next, according to H. Paul et al. In 2004, the expected net present value or ENPV of a single premium term life insurance policy is described as the EPV of income minus the EPV of its loss, with both function of PI and PL described below. And then the expected present value of claim payment for every exposure claim is described as this function below. With discount function VT is described as an exponential function and benefit CT equals to 1, then the EPV function is described as in this function below. Speaking of discount function, the variable RU itself is similar to force of interest, which is the measure of interest rate during each time interval. So suppose that AT is the accumulated value of $1 at time t, then force of interest denoted by delta t is the ratio between the derivative function of AT with the AT itself. So suppose that I is the effective rate of interest, then the function AT itself can be described as a function of its force of interest. Therefore, the discount function can be described as the function below, and if the force of interest is a constant variable, then we have the Vt as an exponential of minus RT. To do this research, the current plan to do the research for finding and extracting data of interest rate is then I will find the mortality table from 2020. After gathering all related data, those data will be analyzed using several computer software along with building codes for models. And this is all I can present in this presentation. Thank you for listening.